Well, hello, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, hello. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I created like this smoky, marbly, galaxy, blinged out bougie nails for $4.20. And I hope you guys enjoy them. I honestly didn't really know what I was doing throughout this whole entire tutorial. I kind of just wanted to bougie out my nails because as you guys could see, last week we created a really gorgeous bougie Hello Kitty set on my left hand. And I need to thank you for my nubby right hand. So let's get started, friend, and let's create beautiful bougie smoky extra long nails at home. So I'm going to begin by setting up a clean area, and I'm going to be pushing back my cuticles. And once I'm done pushing back my cuticles, I'm actually going to take a nail file and I'm going to be lightly buffing the tops of my nails like so, just to add a bit of texture. And once I am done buffing the tops of my nails, I'm going to take the nail cleanser solution that came in my polygel kit, and I'm going to be cleaning the tops of my nails to get rid of any excess dust and any extra oils. And now I'm going to be grabbing my full cover tips, and I'm going to be doing the après dupe method with these. So I'm going to reposition my camera. Welcome to my lap, friend. And I'm going to be grabbing my nail lamp, and I'm going to be flipping it upside down like so, because I'm going to need to set my nails. And I'll show you guys. I know this looks a little weird, but hang tight with me. I will show you guys why I do this. So I'm going to grab my press-on nail, and I'm going to paint the inside with base coat. And now I'm going to take my lamp, and I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to flip it over. And then I'm going to take my nail, and I'm going to slide it onto my natural nail like so. And then I'm going to hold it over the UV lamp light until I can let it go. And this is what my little pinky nail is looking like so far. She's nice and sturdy. And now I'm going to do this to all of my little nubby fingers. Okay, and this is what my nails are looking like so far. It feels so weird with this length of nails. I could actually touch stuff. And if you guys are going to be doing the après dupe method with base coat, I recommend that you guys also put base coat on your natural nail along with the plastic nail to avoid any air bubbles. Because I don't know if you guys could tell, but I have hella little air bubbles in my nails. But yeah, add base coat to your natural nail and the plastic nail to avoid that. And now I'm going to cut all of my nails down. I know you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but don't worry, friend. I know what I'm doing, or at least I think I know what I'm doing. And now I'm going to take a nail file, and I'm just going to be making them straight. You guys don't have to do this. This is just a me thing. I just wanted them to look nice and uniformed. And to be honest, friend, I'm kind of digging like the short nails. Maybe one day I'll do a short nail tutorial. But for now, long nails are life. Well, yeah, so now I'm going to take my nail file again, and I'm just going to buff the tips of my nails like so, and I'm going to do this to all of them again. And once I'm done buffing the tips of my little baby nail hands, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to clean the tips of my nails with my surface nail cleaner. And I'm going to do this to all of my nails. And now we're back to my lap once more, friend. I'm a little dusty, my bad. There's dust everywhere. And now I'm going to grab these C-curve tips, and I'm going to be applying them onto the little press-on nail tip that we created, like so. And I'm going to apply them by using the ultra thick rhinestone glue by Makartt and the base coat. And the reason why I use these two all the time when applying tips is because the thick UV glue helps the nail stay in place. You could easily just use base coat, but I find just using base coat alone is a lot harder. So I like to apply a layer of the thick UV glue like so, and I'm going to leave it wet. And then I'm going to apply a layer of base coat on top of it like so. And now I'm going to take my tip. I'm going to put it on the glue that we just applied. And I'm going to slightly slide it up a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. And then I'm going to set it in my UV lamp. And I'm going to set it exactly like how I did it before. I'm going to flip my lamp upside down. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hold my tip until I can let go. And voila, friend, I have an extra long nail. So pretty and so easy. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this to the rest of my nails like so. Voila. I kind of wish I would have added an extra tip to these, so I can make them longer. But this is cute. This is nice. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a nail file and I'm going to blend where my press-on nail and my C-curve tip meet. And I'm going to blend until everything is nice and blended. I even blended the cuticle area in so it doesn't look so press-on nailish. Okay, so since our nails are hella dusty, we're going to go ahead and wipe the dust off with this little brush. And then we're going to clean off the nail with the nail cleanser that came in the polygel kit. And I'm also going to grab my base coat. Now, I'm going to do this on one nail because I kind of don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm going to do the smoky nail now. And I'm going to cover the whole entire nail with the base coat. And I'm going to grab these twinkles that I got from Amazon. I will be linking everything down in the description box below. And I'm going to grab some water. And I use the water to pick up my twinkles. So if you guys are having difficulty picking up any glitters or confettis with like tweezers, try grabbing something with a point, dipping it in water, and picking it up and putting it on your nail. And this is what my nail is looking like so far. And my bad, friend, but I'm hella out of frame while I was putting in my twinkles. However, I didn't do anything too crazy. I just put my twinkles all over my nail and I didn't let them overlap each other. As a matter of fact, I tried to recreate the nail. It looks kind of bad, but hey, this is how it looked, okay? This is the best that I could do because the camera died and I couldn't get the footage back. So this is what my nail looked like, and then I put it in the UV lamp and I set it. And now I'm going to grab a brush and I'm going to grab the clear jelly polygel from the pink polygel kit that we used last week. This kit right here, I will be linking it down in the description box below. And I'm going to be squeezing a nice glob onto the nail like so. And now that we have our nice little glob, this reminds me of that bubblegum flavored toothpaste from when I was little. I kind of want to eat it. I want to eat everything, to be honest. I probably have pica. Well, anyways, I'm going to be dipping my brush into my base coat. And then I'm going to be patting my little glob. And I'm going to start in the cuticle area first. And I'm going to try to not get the polygel all over my skin. You want to control the blob and keep it just on the plastic nail. Try to avoid getting any of the polygel on your skin because it will harden like that when you set it. It will harden on your skin, friend, and it's not going to be fun to remove. And if you do have any product like sitting around your cuticle or your skin area, remove it with some alcohol and a brush and you'll be good to go, friends. Well, anyways, I'll just let you guys watch. I'm just gonna be patting and sometimes dragging because I do get impatient, friend. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna say that I'm an angel baby when it comes to this polygel game. I get impatient too and then I drag. But yeah, I'm just gonna pat all the way to the tippy top. And you want to make sure that every single part of the nail is covered in polygel, friend. And you want it to be even too, because you do not want it to be lumpy. I mean, it could be lumpy if you want it to be, but the lumpier it is, the more filing you have to do. And I don't know how to use a nail drill, so I hand file. So girl, my nail gotta be smooth. Okay, and once I am happy with the shape of my nail, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is what it looks like when we take it out. Bam! Doesn't look any different. Still looks the same. And I'm going to grab some base coat and I'm going to paint over the nail like so. And now I'm going to grab this little white paint pot by Young Nails. The color is called Fizz. And I'm also going to grab this little artist brush. Both of these items I got from Amazon, and I will be linking down below. And I didn't grab too much color, and what I did is I just created a squiggle line going down the middle of my nail like so. And I really wanted this like marble design to kind of look like smoke, so in some areas I packed on the color, and in some areas I tried to dilute it. And try not to worry about trying to be a perfectionist with this design. Since it is on a wet base coat, the gel polish does whatever it wants. It just dances in the wet base coat, and the design comes out cute either way. So have fun with it, friend. You don't have to be too much of a perfectionist. It's going to look really cute. See? Look. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, and once I take it out of the UV lamp, since I want to add more little stars, I'm going to add another layer of wet base coat, and I'm going to start applying my stars all over the place. And I'm going to try to avoid the little marbly smoke that we created. I don't want to cover the stars. I don't want the stars to cover the milky design, if that makes any sense. I can't even talk. And once I am done placing my little stars all over my nail, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when it's out, I'm going to add another layer of polygel. I am going to be doing the same exact method that I did earlier, which is to start at the cuticle and pat my way all the way up to the tip. And if you have any excess polygel, don't be afraid to scoop it out, friend. Last time that I worked with polygel, one of you guys left the best tip ever, which was to get small little tiny containers that UV light can't penetrate through, so that I could store my excess polygel in. That is such a smart idea, and I actually went on Amazon and I found these really cute like lip gloss, like black lip gloss containers, and I can't wait for them to get here so that I could show them to you guys. I'm going to be storing all of my excess polygel in there now, and maybe we could make like a Frankenstein polygel color too with all of the polygel that we save. But yeah, and this is what my nail is looking like so far after all the patting, and I'm going to continue patting until everything is nice and smooth. And this is what my nail looks like so far. It looks really pretty. I love the stars and the little smoky detail in the center. So pretty. I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when I take it out, I'm going to start filing. I'm going to start off by cleaning up the sides, make them nice and sharp. And then I'm going to start buffing the rest of the body of my nail. I buff the body of my nail by flipping my nail file sideways, and I work my way up all the way to the tippy top of my nail. So I start buffing around my cuticle area, and then I work my way all the way up to the top, and I know I'm done once all the bumps are gone and my nail is nice and smooth, just like this. And like I said, I like to make the nail look nice and blended, so I like to concentrate around the cuticle area. However, I went a little bit too rough and I really irritated that little cut that I had about my finger right here. Oops, my bad. Be careful when filing your nails, friend. Well, anyways, I'm going to add a nice juicy layer of clear top coat onto my nail now that I'm done buffing it, and then I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And another trick that I've learned is to paint the bottom of your nails with clear gel nail polish. So if you're working with the jelly color like me, and the bottom of it looks really cloudy, just paint it with the clear gel nail polish, put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and voila, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend, you have a smoky galaxy type nail. And towards the end of the tutorial, I end up switching something about this nail, so stick around and I'll show you what I do. And off camera, I actually went ahead and I did another smoky nail. It looks really pretty and I love it. I'm actually really obsessed with this smoky look. It's so pretty. I want to make it in like a lavender color, like a jelly purple color. It will look really pretty. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work on the rest of my nails. So I'm going to grab my base coat, and since I'm not going to add any glitters or confettis, I'm going to just paint the natural nail, and then I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when it's out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to squeeze a nice blob of pink polygel onto my nail like so. And now let's get to patting, friends. So I'm going to dip my brush into my base coat, and I'm going to start at the cuticle area, and I'm going to pat my way all the way to the tippy top. And once I'm happy with my first layer of polygel, I'm going to clean it up, make sure that all the excess polygel is off of my nail. I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And then when I take it out, I'm going to add another layer of polygel once more. And I'm going to get to patting. And I don't want to bore you with all the polygel and all the patting and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work on this nail. And then I'm also going to do the rest before we get to filing. Okay, friend, I'm back, and as you guys could see, I did the rest of my nails, and now I'm going to get to filing. I'm going to clean up the sides like how I did before with my little galaxy smoky nail, and then I'm going to work on the body of the nail, and I'm going to do this to all of my nails. I went a little file crazy, and I actually ended up filing even the milky nails, even though I put clear gel nail polish over them. I just wanted them all to look really even. And once I was done filing with my actual nail file, I went ahead with the pink buffing block and I buffed them over once more to make them super smooth. Then I cleaned them with my nail solution, and now they are ready for some top coat. Okay, and once I am done applying my top coat, this is what they should look like. I put them in the UV lamp for 60 seconds and they look so good. I love the Makartt top coat. And also, don't forget to add clear gel nail polish underneath your nails when you're working with jelly colors. Makes them look super shiny and juicy. And now it's time to add some bling. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my favorite squeeze glue by Makartt, and I'm going to squeeze a nice amount going down the middle of my nail. And now I'm going to start applying my gems. I get all of my gems from Amazon, and I will be linking all of my gems and all the materials that I use down in the description box below. And if you are new to my channel, whenever I work with bling, I always try to take my gem and I try to press it into the nail glue, and I try to make sure that the nail glue slightly surrounds the gem. You do not want the glue to touch the face of your gem because that will dull your shine. What I mean is I like to press the gem into the glue to make sure that every single corner of the gem is surrounded by glue, so there's no chance of lifting. So for example, if you're doing your hair, since the gem is surrounded by glue, there's no chance that a thin piece of hair could slide underneath your gem and pop it off. Your gem is going to stay on your nail regardless. Make sense? I hope it does. And this is what my bling design is looking like so far. And even though this is a freestyle, if you pay close attention to the bling design, since this is a set for 420, the bling is inspired after a actual weed plant. So if you pay close attention, it kind of looks like one, and it's so pretty. I love it. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bling out the rest of my nail, and I'll let you guys watch, and I'll be right back. Okay, friend, and this is what my nail is looking like so far. Here I am adding the last finishing touches to my blinged out nail, and I'm going to make sure that it's nice and straight. And once I'm happy with the design, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab more of the ultra thick UV glue. I'm going to add it to the center right here, to the center gem, and I'm going to take my little maple leaf pendant, wink wink, my little maple leaf nail charm, place it in the center, bloop. There she is, hella cute. And now I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is what my nail is looking like so far, friend. And I added some more gems to the tippy top. Just added like about 4 of them to just make it look more cohesive, look nicer. And it looks so pretty. I love it. And I even went ahead and I worked on my pinky finger. And it looks so pretty. I love how these blinged out nails look like so far. So freaking cute. Love, 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 love. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bling out the rest of my nails. Ooh. And I also went ahead and I worked on my thumb off camera. Ooh, I'm choking, friend. So let's add more bling glue to this little ring finger right here. And I'm going to try to do some bougie, elaborate bling design. So once I'm done applying my squeeze glue, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this little gold circle right here. I'm going to place it in the middle, and so it's not lonely, I'm going to add a gem and bloop, place it right in the center. And I'm going to base a bling design around this little gold circle. And I don't really have anything else to say, so I'll let you guys watch. Except for the fact that my cuticles are looking extra dry in this video. I think it's the nail cleanser To be honest, I'm gonna go back to using isopropyl alcohol because the nail cleanser really dries the crap out of my nails, girlfriend. Well, anyways, I'll let you guys watch the glue. I mean, the bling. Bye. I'll be back. Okay, and once I'm done blinging out my nail, I really love how this one came out. Looks so pretty. Looks hella bougie. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when I take it out, I'm going to clean it off with the nail cleanser solution. And I do this because I want to get rid of any glue that might have accidentally gotten on top of the crystals. And look how shiny they look. Yes, mama. I freaking love it. And now I am looking at my nails. And I'm starting to realize that I don't really like how the smoky nails are looking like so far. So I'm going to grab my clear gel nail polish and I'm going to go over my nail and I'm not going to set it. And while it's still wet, I'm going to dip into my white and I'm going to go over the white swirl that we previously created that's going down the middle of our nail. And I'm just going to let the white gel nail polish dance in the clear gel nail polish and I'm just going to guide it. And I'm just going to try to make it look as smoky as possible. And I'll just let you guys watch. And this is what my little smoky nail design is looking like so far. And I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when I take it out, this is what it looks like. It doesn't look any different. It still looks the same, but it looks real pretty. I like the white. I like the added white. It looks nicer like this. It looks a little bit more smokier. And I even went ahead and I added white to the other smoky nail. I thought it was going to be a bit of a challenge, but it wasn't. It was pretty easy, and this nail actually looks nicer than my other nail, so I'm kind of mad at that. Well, yeah, anyways, let's get to blinging, friends. I'm going to grab my squeeze glue once again, and I am going to do another design based around this little gold ring, and I'm going to do it really, really fast because I don't want to bore you. And bam! This is what our nail looks like so far. Isn't she pretty? I love her. I'm going to put her in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when I take her out, I'm going to clean her off. And yes, she's so shiny. Look how pretty. I'm obsessed. And off camera really quick, I went ahead and I did my thumb. Look at her. She's freaking amazing. I wish I would have recorded this one because this one is mwah, chef's kiss. I love it. And there is our set, friend. I hope you enjoyed today's set. To be honest, I wasn't going to post this set at all. But I asked you guys if you guys wanted to see it, and so many of you guys said yes. I know some of y'all said no, you guys didn't want to see it. Maybe some of you guys are against 420, but it's okay, boo-boo. I hope you don't hate me for posting the set anyways. I hope you guys had an amazing 420, and I hope all of my bougie 420 mamas, you know, love this set. I hope you guys enjoy all the bling and the smoke, even though, you know, I was all over the place today. And thank you guys so much for giving me the confidence to post this set, because to be honest, I was kind of like, you know, wishy-washy about posting it. I wasn't very confident about the shape since I'm not really used to working with C-curve nails. They looked a little bit too wide on my fingers, you know. Maybe next time I'll try to use a smaller size, or I don't know, maybe not use them at all. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I love you so much, and I will see you next week, friend. And I hope anybody out there that's struggling with polygel could just be a little bit more kinder to themselves. I know polygel is really messy and really sticky, and sometimes really frustrating to work with, but just keep practicing, friend. I always like to give myself a year to improve on something. I know that we like to see results happen right away because some of us are really impatient. Trust me, you are. I'm one of the most impatient people in this world, honey. And sometimes we just have to be kind to ourselves, and we have to give ourselves a lot of time to improve on something. So just give yourself a year's worth of time to improve on working on polygel, and trust me, you'll be a pro at it in no time. You got this, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend. Do not give up on yourself. You will learn how to work with polygel eventually. I didn't think I could ever work with polygel, and now that I have mastered polygel, I think I am kind of sort of confident enough to now try acrylic. Dun dun dun. But don't get your hopes up though, friends, because I really don't like the smell of the monomer. It's really whack a lot to me. It's too strong. But hey, never say never though, right? And then two, I know some of you guys are probably going to be really confused as to why I fused a press-on nail and a C-curve tip together. And the reason why I did that is because I'm a nail biter, and I don't know if you guys could see, but there was no room on my nubs for those C-curve tips. So I had to make a I had to put the press-on nail first before I could use the C-curve tips. I see people use C-curve tips all the time, and I would always be really curious, and I would be like, oh, I wonder what they look like on me. But with my nubs, girl, bye. But yeah, they seem to work really good with this method, and they last a really long time as well. They last for like about a month, maybe longer, depending on how you take care of them. However, I don't think mine are gonna last that long because there were a lot of bubbles in them. I didn't put base coat on my natural nail. Oops. Well, all right. I'll see you guys next week, my beautiful and gorgeous bougie friend. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye.